Hello, it is I, the Promo King, and I've been asked back to Monday Night Mike again. Oh, this is where it's all happening, I've been told. And tonight, I go against the Union's Haystacks. Hey, Haystacks, can you answer a question for me? Is there even a union anymore? 'Cause I see you attacked Hammer last week. And your other partner has run away. So does that just leave 2 members? Or is there no union at all? Well, Haystacks, if you're looking for work after our match tonight, come and speak to me, 'cause I just may have a job that'll suit you just fine. Hey, Gary Gullen, and for sure, we did quite a trade last week. If you want to do another trade, meet me out in the parking lot tonight, and we'll do a deal. It's always great to see everybody. Haystacks, I'll see you out there, buddy.
Yellow. Hey, what's up? Yeah. Who's it against? Dude, you realize that I'm a freaking heavyweight champion. Promo queen? Seriously? Promo queen. King, queen, it doesn't matter. We're on the road to Independence Day. We whoop both their asses. Absolutely. I can do a promo queen, promo king. It doesn't even matter which one. Hell, put me in both of them. They're all the same person anyway. Like I said, we're on the road to Independence Day. We've already whooped the king's ass. We've already kicked the crap out of a queen. I might as well go ahead and do it all over again. Alright. You see, Promo King, that's all it really takes. I don't even have to add any more to this promo, because I've just destroyed your character. You see, there were a bunch of guys many years ago. They saw a king, and they sent that sumbitch right on across the waters all over again. Just like I'm going to do to you. You stepped into it in an absolute wrong point in time. And right now, promo queen, promo king, promo whoever the hell you want to be, it's 2019. Right now, all I see is the hammer. And all this is going to be is just a small taste of what to expect at Independence Day. You keep standing them up, we're going to keep putting them down. Promo King.
Up here. Look close. Look into my eyes. You didn't get the job done, boy? You want to destroy something? You want to hit people with chairs? How about this? I'm calling your ass out at Independence Day. You versus the hammer. You versus the union muscle that saved your ass. What do you say, Haystacks? You want to get in the ring with the beast?
papers and the truth. Even the stars are already set to burn.
An exact description was, "We have a bulletin just received. According to a report not yet confirmed, a beast of seemingly gigantic proportions has been sighted lurking in the hills due northeast of town. City officials have called for military help. Planes and troops are expected to arrive within the next 2 hours. Meanwhile, citizens should take refuge in places of safety, cellars, bomb shelters, as directed by civil defense.
Even the stars are already set to burn. Nothing is waterproof, my dreams homes everywhere. Day travelers, the torturers and losers.
Hey, what's going on, Art Society? Welcome to Monday Night Mike. We started off with an Impact, the Haystacks in action. Then you got Hammer who came in. Classic confrontation. I'm going to remember that for a long time. Those two square off this Thursday, the 4th of July, one-on-one in a grudge match. A non-sanctioned match from the Arts of Wrestling. Hammer will be going against Haystacks in what is a stacked Independence Day card. I cannot wait for this. It's going to be classic Union member versus former Union member this Thursday, 4th of July, exclusively on the artsofwrestling.com. We got the Mouth Aussie. He's here tonight. He's going to be in action. We got the last man standing between Madman Joe and Bishop Dvante D. They're going to be on. This is their third rubber match. They're tied one-on-one. Let's see who can get the victory and essentially win the series. And a last man standing tonight. It should be a classic. I am being told Marlena is in the building and she is standing by, so let's go to Marlena.
Hello everybody. I just want to veto a match that Mr. J.Vega had no right making in the first place. The Switchblade and a partner of his choosing versus Mr. Awesome and Slim Trimmins is now canceled. Yes, canceled. But since Mr. Awesome and Slim Trimmins would like some competition, they will now be facing each other.
Ladies and gentlemen of the arts of wrestling, I have been thinking for quite some time now that the score between me and the bishop is 1-1. Now, some time has passed and I have not heard anything from the bishop. So, I am issuing the challenge to settle this score with the bishop 1-on-1. Last man standing. Last man standing will determine who is the bigger, the better man between Madman Joe and the Bishop, Dvante D. There will be no outside interference from anyone. Strictly, who is the best competitor. But if the bishop is too chicken to accept my challenge, I also have a challenge for a true athlete, a true performer here at the Arts of Wrestling, and that is Slim Trimmins, Mr. Fitness himself, the Twinkie Diet Coke machine. I am calling you out because I am going to be on a journey to rightfully earn a shot at the Intermediate Championship, and seeing how you were one of the finalists to become the first ever Intermediate Champion here in the Arts of Wrestling, it is only fair that I call out the second best inaugural Intermediate Champion of the Arts of Wrestling. So Mr. Fitness, if you are not too busy, accept my challenge. And can you survive another mad workout with Madman Joe? Because this time, I know what to expect from you. Because last time me and you faced off, I didn't know what to expect. But now that I know exactly what kind of man you are, I know what to expect. And I'll be ready at every single corner that you decide to think you are going to turn. I will be there waiting on the other end, and I will stop you dead in your tracks. So Mr. Fitness and the Bishop Dvante D, the challenge has been laid out, and if happened that both men decide that they are going to accept my challenge, then I, Madman Joe, will do both matches in the same night. Ladies and gentlemen of the Arts of Wrestling, you will soon understand why I am called Madman Joe. So Bishop, Mr. Fitness, welcome to the Madhouse.
A last man standing match. You know what, Madman? You and I have gone to war on many occasions. I've beaten you before. You've beaten me before. And you want to issue a challenge for a last man standing. So you are practically begging. You are asking me to bring out that other side. You are asking me to bring out the Bishop of Beast Mode. Well, Madman, ask and you shall receive. But this one is going to be on you, because I am not going to be held responsible for what goes down in this match. You know what, Madman? I accept this challenge for last man standing, and rest assured, the person that will be the last man standing is going to be the Bishop Dvante D. It's going to be me. It is I. I am he. He is me. So if it's a war you want, it's a war you're gonna get. I'll see you soon. And very soon.
Arts of Wrestling, Carolina Crusher here, and one half of the very best tag team in the Arts of Wrestling. And that is the Carolina Boys. And my partner, RB1. We are here tonight to tell you that we are having an open invitational, an open challenge, if you will, to any tag team in the arts that has the guts to face us and to prove that you are one of the top tag teams in the arts of wrestling. So, boys, I hope you're ready, because your crushing time starts now, boys. Step up.
Here we are at Monday Night Mike, and me and my tag team partner, the Carolina Crusher, we're sending out an open invitation challenge to anybody that wants to step up and go against the best tag team here in AOW, and I'm talking about the Carolina Boys. So you might as well just go ahead and get yourself together, get your partner rallied up, and let's get it done so we can go ahead and claim our tag team championships right here in AOW. And you can believe that.
What a classic last man standing, as you saw mutual respect from both of those guys. A draw, essentially, no winner in the series, but as you see, both men shaking hands, showing mutual respect for each other. I don't know if this may pique their interest since they're showing mutual respect to each other, but as we saw as we went to commercial, the Carolina Boys issuing an open challenge for this Thursday's Independence Day. That should be interesting to see if any team in the back is willing to accept their challenge. I'm interested to see that. Which team, so far the Carolina Boys are at the top of the tag team division because they have no competition. So let's see which team steps up to the plate. Well, as you guys know, this Sunday we will also see the Intermediate Championship on the line, as Brett Laveau will be defending his Intermediate Championship against D-Cycle. That should be a good one. D-Cycle, who's been in a massive row as of late. Don't count him out. If you think for a second that Brett Laveau has to spin in the bag, you got another thing coming. D-Cycle, like I said, he's been in a massive row. And, if I had to pick somebody, I do not know how Brett Laveau is going to get out of this one. But to never count Brett Laveau out. He seems to be on the low side of things when it comes to before a big match, but he does end things in a bang, so that should be interesting. Nonetheless, we're going to hear from both men before their big night this Thursday at Independence Day. Brett Laveau, D-Cycle, standing by.
As I sit right here in the headquarters of AOW, and I look across the table and I look you in your eyes, I see fear. You know, just like every single other person knows, this is not a fathom. Let me explain something to you. The Art Society. You see, we're 4 days away. 4 days away from the most important showcase of AOW history. And you, Brett Laveau, are 4 days away from the most important battle of your whole promo career. I've watched you since the very beginning. I wasn't impressed then. I'm not impressed now. You call yourself a champion. You are not a champion. In 4 days, I am guaranteeing 2 things. Number one, I am taking your soul from your rotting corpse. And number two, I'm taking the Intermediate Championship, and it will have prestige again. After Independence Day, the Intermediate Championship will become the most important title in AOW, and you will stop making a mockery out of it. I will see you at Independence Day.
Oh, my dear friend, the cycle. You're probably wondering where I'm going in my $5.8 million Maserati. I'll tell you where I'm going. I'm going somewhere special. If you think for 1 second that I am going to show up with no game plan, you are definitely out of your mind. Boy, do I have a very special prescription just for you. After all, why would I lie? I am your lordship.
Okay, so this is going more towards the administration at AOW. I just got back to New Jersey, and my team is telling me that I lost a promo match. I got back to them, let them know I wasn't even aware I was in a promo match. The way it was presented to me, I was doing a favor to Dennis to actually help him raise money for his health. Look at the man, he's sickly. So then I went off the checklist. I went in to see the actual rules of the match, and it looks like he broke a couple of them. So if I can go ahead and start listing them off. Number one, foul language. No, not that he cursed or that he was using profanity. It's the way his mannerisms are and the way he speaks. It's just foul. That's got to count for something. Number two, he brought up my career. He said I'm a real estate agent. Yes, I do that part-time, but I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a philanthropist. I make moves. I gain a lot of money. So for him to mention that, he's wrong. So he shouldn't have brought that up. Number three, I believe that he just looks horrible. Look at what the screen behind him looked like. That green screen quality was garbage. That's got to count for something. AOW, if you could get back to me, not that I'm crying about me losing, because again, I didn't know I was in a match, but something's got to be done about this. Thank you. Have a great day.
Don't do this. Please, don't do this. Get up. Let's get up. Don't do it. Man, don't do it. Don't do it. Think of your family. Think of your fans. Think of everybody.
Welcome back, Art Society. Welcome back to what's been an exciting Monday Night Mike so far. We started off with a bang. Haystacks and Hammer starting off with a bang and a memorable confrontation. Classic last man standing we just saw ended in mutual respect. A lot of this is going to culminate this Thursday, Independence Day, 4th of July. We're going to top the night off with the main event, the most prestigious, the greatest promo match in promo history, ladies and gentlemen. Champion versus champion, Elite Champion versus PPF Heavyweight Champion. We got the walking WarChain versus the foul Mouth Aussie. Winner takes all. It just does not get bigger than that. As you saw at the top of the hour in the classic confrontation, in a grudge match, you got Union member Haystacks versus former Union member Hammer, doing what should be a classic. You heard from the intermediate competitors. Intermediate champion Barrett Laveau putting his title on the line against D-Psycho. That's going to be a classic. And then you got the United Nations Championship Invitational. That's pretty simple. It's not for the championship, folks. The winner of this match will directly go to the finals to compete for the championship title. How will we decide his opponent? That is still to come. That we will figure that out after Independence Day. But this is a United States Invitational. What is that? Well, it's a battle royal. In battle royal, you can either toss somebody over the top rope, or you can pin them into submission, depending on how you cut the promo. It will depend how it's simulated in 2K form. It should be a classic match. I cannot wait to see who's in it. As to who's in it, you got to tune in. You got to watch Independence Day and see who surprises us. And then, of course, we at the top of the hour, it was announced they're no longer in a tag team match. They're actually going to compete against each other. Mr. Awesome will go one-on-one with Mr. Fitness, Slim Trimmins. And that should be a classic. Speaking of classics, we got two new up-and-comers in the arts of wrestling. Blueprint will be taking on Ace Dalton. Independence Day this Thursday. It should be a classic. But guys, we got Shotgun. Before we go to Independence Day, we got Shotgun 2K. And the Shotgun 2K, we're gonna have the Blueprint teaming up with Mr. Fitness, Slim Trimmins. They will take on Ace Dalton, the Outlaw Ace Dalton, versus Mr. Awesome Kyle Ferguson. This Wednesday before Independence Day. Tune in for that. And well, guys, I'm being told that J.Vega is standing by. He doesn't sound too happy, so let's get to J.Vega.
Welcome, Arts of Wrestling. It is me again, loyal, lovable, adorable Commissioner J.Vega. See, I'm coming to you because I am right now at this moment extremely, severely pissed off. See, I was doing my workout by the workout guru Slim Trimmins, my fake it till you make it workout. And I get a phone call with some news that I definitely did not like. See, I found out that Miss President vetoed my match. See, and then she goes on to put Slim Trimmins with Mr. Awesome against each other. See, Marlena, one thing that you said before was this: an eye for an eye. See, and I got something that I know that you severely want. And no, it's not me. You, Marlena, will get this that you deserve so severely in the form of Mary Jane.
I just love making my mark in new places. I like showing everybody who I am. My name is Mary J. I'm probably going to be your worst nightmare. I heard the woman around here to beat is Marlena. Marlena, whatever you want to call yourself, honey. I'm here. Mary J's here, and I challenge you. I challenge you or anybody else out there who think they can beat me. I want you to step up to that plate. I want you to step into that ring with me. I want you to show me you're better than me. Because I'm here to tell you today that you're not. And I'm willing to prove it in the ring. So Marlena, and any other female out there today, step up to that plate. I'm ready. I'm ready to walk in that ring, and I'm ready to rip you apart. Think you can beat me? Try me. I'll be waiting.
Now, Jay, you know that I cannot compete. So what are you doing? What are you doing? Who knows? But I do have someone for you, Mary J. Just be very thankful that it is not me. So you may not have to worry too much. But Queen Red is coming. You will get to know Queen Red's name very soon. And who knows, somewhere down the line, maybe you'll run into me too. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Arts of Wrestling. Bet you didn't see this one coming. Queen Red is here, and she accepts on behalf of Marlena, the president. So, Mary J. The Mary J I've heard so much about. I challenge you. Monday, Mike night. Get ready. I've seen you in other places. I've seen you here. Seen you everywhere. And now we finally get to face to face. I'll be waiting.
And just like that, Independence Day intensifies that much more. An unexpected event here in Monday Night Mike. I can't believe it. So we're going to have our first ever women's match just like that. I guess Mary J, who you just saw, will be representing the commish. J.Vega, who's not happy. And she will take on Queen Red, who's representing Marlena, who was more than willing to step in if it wasn't for her duties as president. That is going to be a classic confrontation. I cannot wait for that. But speaking of classic, there's none bigger than the champion versus champion at this Thursday's Independence Day. The Elite Champion of the Arts versus the PPF Heavyweight Champion. That will go one-on-one winner takes all. We got the PPF Champion in the building right now. He is ready to take on newcomer the Purge. And right after that match, we will hear from WarChain. So let's get to the ring.
Arts of Wrestling. Back in 1973, there was a bully named Aussie. You see, Aussie, I made my way here to seek my revenge. My inner demon, my mentor, Malachi, has told me to come and seek revenge by purging. I am here to purge. Mr. Aussie, remember, you used to knock me down and pinch me and make fun of me and left my childhood a mess. But you see, now that I'm here and I have you, when I get my hands on you, I will shackle you to the playgrounds, the same playgrounds where you taunt me. And when I have you down on the ground, and I will beat your brain in until I see that skull, until I see you're not breathing, until I see all the blood that will flow from your skull. I want my revenge. I will seek my justice. And that goes the same for every other bully that's on my list, that is on this roster. I have not forgotten what you guys done to me. I will see you soon Until then, I can't wait to purge. To purge your soul. To cleanse it until it is pure again. Until I see you in the ring, Aussie, enjoy the time that you have left, because I will purge you.
Monday Night Mike! It's your favourite son from down under, the foul-mouthed Aussie. Your PPF Heavyweight Champion of the world. And yes, if you haven't noticed, Haystacks or WarChain. I came over to America and took what was rightfully mine, the PPF Heavyweight Championship of the world. And that video footage, let's just say, it's not fit for television, because Haystacks hit the ground like a stack of shit. I told you not to mess with me, but you didn't listen. And you could walk around acting to be like a paper champion or a fake-ass champion all you want. Nah, doesn't wash with me, 'cause I will come and claim what is mine. And Monday Night Mike, on a week where I should be resting, getting ready for just days away for the most important promo match in my career. Independence Day, July 4th, title versus title against War Bitch. Yeah. Tune in. Exclusive to theartsofwrestling.com to see the foul-mouthed Aussie bring the Elite Championship home where it belongs, in the arts of wrestling, and it belongs with its people, the fans of the arts of wrestling. But tonight, I take on the Purge. Hey Purge, I feel sorry for you. You just been put in the wrong place at the wrong time. You see, Purge, to win something like this, it's gonna take a hell of a lot more than a little mask and a little voice changer. Because you can say you're in the darkness all you want, Purge. But that doesn't impress me. Who the hell do you think you are stepping up to the plate to the foul-mouthed Aussie? Purge, go back, do your homework, get in line, because you're just not ready to be on the stage with the Elite just yet. But Purge, keep reaching for that star, because one day you will make it. But today is just not that day. You're not gonna walk in here and think you're gonna take a win over the foul-mouthed Aussie. I will just plow straight through you, Purge, and it will be a warning for everybody and every talent. Whether you're in the darkness or whether you're fury. You're not on my level, so don't come knocking on my door till you are, because I've got no time for you. Arts of Wrestling It's always a pleasure to see ya. And stay tuned this week for July 4th, Independence Day, when the foul-mouthed Aussie not only holds on to this piece of trash, but he will bring home the Arts of Wrestling Elite Championship. It's going to be an exciting week. We got a massive card. So make sure you tune in and watch, because it's going to be one of the greatest events this year.
May God be with you all.
It's an unwritten Purge rule, Sergeant. Don't save lives. Tonight we take lives. We make things manageable for us. Unfortunately, the citizens aren't killing enough. Though we supplement it all. Keep things balanced.
Making his way to the ring.
had a whole lot of time with Chris Bauer, Foul-Mouth Aussie. I'm here because I'm obligated to be here to tell you how I feel about the main event at Independence Day. See, I see at the end of Monday Night Mike, the Aussies doing the old disheveled, sitting back in a chair, lull, calm before the storm bit that the WarChain did not too long ago. And here's a fact that everyone knows already. I am the alpha and omega of this shit, while Chris, you are nothing more than a hemorrhoid that has run its course and is slowly shrinking. Yeah, you were a little painful. Yeah, you itched a little bit, but a little cream, off you go. You're like that little Pomeranian at the party. Everybody's having fun, and this little dog keeps trying to hump your leg. And everybody's laughing. It's all fun and games until you finally have enough and you drop back and punt his little ass over the fence. Independence Day is going to go much the same. We all know that the foul-mouthed Aussie has balls of steel. Balls the size of grapefruits. But we all know Chris Bauer doesn't have any. So you can copy me all you want. They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. And apparently I must be the most flattered man on the planet and don't even know it. Chris, it doesn't make a damn to me. The difference between Chris Bauer and the foul-mouthed Aussie is one lives in a fairy tale world and talks like this, and the other one talks like this. Ooh. The casket is going to be the same size and price regardless of who shows up at Independence Day. The outcome is going to be the same as it always is. You have never been, nor will you ever be, anywhere close to my level. You're always 7, 8, 9, 10 steps behind me, and that's just in your own mind. Chris, stop playing make-believe. Put your big boy britches on. Take the pull-ups off and get real for once in your life. Wear all the face paints you can find. Get all the props you can find. Use all the green screens. Hell, don't. Go out in the woods. Stand by a river. Have some fake blood. Hell, climb the tallest monument you can find in that shithole you call a home of a country. The land down under. It's all for naught. Because at Independence Day, when the bell rings, and it will ring very, very fast, you are going to come to a quick realization, and so are the rest of these people here in the art society, that the foul-mouthed Aussie was nothing more than a B-roll comedy act, nostalgia wannabe who was full of shit. See you soon.